Hello everyone, welcome back to Honey Scented Company YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made a cold processed soap using a popular Nigerian drink called Zobo. So FYI, this is going to be a 2-in-1 video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make Zobo drink and also how I use the Zobo drink to make this cold processed soap. So I'm a Nigerian and I love to inculcate my Nigerian roots into making my bath and body product, most especially my cold processed soap. So I like to mention a few health benefits of hibiscus tea, aka Zobo, and also I'll be mentioning a few skin benefits of hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus tea offers various health benefits, including lowering blood pressure, boosting heart health, aiding weight loss, and potentially improving liver health. It's rich in antioxidants, which may also help regulate blood sugar levels and support the immune system. Hibiscus flowers offer several benefits for skin health, including improving skin tone and texture, gently exfoliating and tightening of pores. They also help with hydration and antioxidant protection and potentially reducing signs of aging. Hibiscus natural acids can help with cell turnover, while its astringent properties can also make pores appear smaller. Hibiscus flowers helps with wound healing. It helps to soothe irritated skin and it also helps to detoxify skin. So the first step was to dry my hibiscus flowers and also make my hibiscus powder. To make my hibiscus powder, I just used my coffee or spice grinder to just grind it into a powdery form. You can actually buy this off of Amazon, or you can just buy the hibiscus powder on Amazon or in your local store. So you can actually skip this process if you'd like and just buy the powder from Amazon. But I just love to create my own powders with spices and herbs, try as much as possible to create my own ingredients from scratch if I can. And it's actually fun doing this, so yeah. So it turned out great. So this is what I use for the exfoliant in the soap and also the colorant as well. So now let's make our Zobo drink. So the first step is to wash your hibiscus flowers. Make sure you wash it very well because sometimes it comes with like sand, and some dust and all that. But after washing very well, you take out the washed hibiscus flowers and then you put it in a pot. Put some water. So maybe do like a 2-to-1 ratio, and then you just put on the stove, and then you want to boil for like 15 to 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes. And then you would see, to know when it's ready, you would see that the flowers become very soggy, like very soft, and the water turns red, like dark red, and that's when you know it's really ready. So to sweeten your Zobo drink, you can actually add honey or date puree. If you want it to be spicy as well, you can actually add ginger puree as well. If you blend ginger with maybe cloves, cinnamon, whatever you like. I also had some pineapple as well, and I blend all that together and add it to my Zobo drink, and then I will sieve out. Okay, now that Zobo drink is ready, let's make soap. So I actually put the Zobo drink in the fridge to make sure it's in cool temperature, and I use that for my lye solution. So here I'm just measuring my Zobo drink, which is like my water, to make my lye solution. So you would notice that once I pour in my lye into the Zobo drink, which was red, the lye solution turned green and then to yellow. But that's okay. We're going to get a red color back once we add our hibiscus flower powder. So I do not like wastage. So what I did with the leftover cooked hibiscus flowers was I blended it into a puree, which I later added to the soap, and you will see that as we go along with this video. So to my melted butters and oils, I added white kaolin clay powder. I also added rosehip powder and red kaolin clay powder, and also our homemade hibiscus flower powder as well, to give it some color and all the skin loving benefit. So I blended in all the powders into the oils with my blender to make sure that everything is well incorporated. And then I added the homemade hibiscus flowers puree as well, which is also good, and it served as an exfoliant, more exfoliant in the cold process soap. So after blending for a while, I added my hibiscus tea fragrance oil into the soap batter and then blended more. Then I added my lye solution and then I blended more. And I love how the color changes once you add your lye solution into your soap batter. And I just love how beautiful the color turns out. So you would continue to blend until you reach a trace. And here I was just checking to see if the soap batter was ready and if I could see some traces and if it was ready for me to pour into my soap mold. So the soap is ready to be poured, and I just love the sound of soap pouring. It's so relaxing. So here I just sprayed some rubbing alcohol on the soap surface to just dissolve any bubbles that might be on the soap surface. So here I was just texturizing the soap surface to just create like a nice design. You can actually use anything you have around you. You can use spoon, fork, knife, or a popsicle stick, anything actually, to create any design that you'd like. To just give it like a nice, look, like a nice finished look. And lastly, I decided to add some dried hibiscus flowers to the top to just show what the soap is about. So once you see the bar of soap and you see the hibiscus flowers on top, okay, you have an idea. Maybe this is an hibiscus flower soap, or it's made with hibiscus flowers. So we are done making our Zobo drink soap, also known as hibiscus tea soap, and adding the hibiscus flowers actually to the soap on top actually added some aesthetics to it. It made it look so gorgeous, and I'm so proud of how this soap turned out at the end. And the next step is just to wait overnight for like 24 hours and before I cut the soap. So it's the next day and it's time to cut our soap. I actually waited for like 24 hours to make sure that the soap was well solidified. You don't want to get surprises. So you have to be patient. And then, so this is how it turned out. You can see like by the edges, you can see the hibiscus or the dried hibiscus flower in the soap. You can also see like the puree as well, and it really turned out good. It smelled so good. My entire house was really smelling good. And yeah, I'm so proud of how this soap turned out. And I also had some leftovers which I poured into my silicone mold, so that will be for my own personal use. And then we'll be selling the other ones. So another ASMR sound for you here, the sound of soap cutting, right? It's so nice. So we've come to the end of today's video, and I'm glad you joined me to watch this video, and I hope you were able to learn one or two things from this video. I taught you how to make Zobo, a popular Nigerian Zobo drink, and also how to use that drink to make a cold processed soap. And also, I hope you're able to learn the skin loving benefits of hibiscus flowers and how good it is as well as a drink, and how refreshing and good for your health hibiscus flower is. Join me next time for another lovely episode of cold process soap making. And before that, please subscribe, like, and share this video. And see you next time. Bye.